Hello, good evening, this is Diecast Loon. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to the episode of Friday Night Custom. And this week it's another simple episode, basically just a wheel swap. So technically not really a custom, but the last couple of weeks I've been taking it easy with just doing wheel swaps and stuff like that. Just because the weather here at the moment is, there's no way you can do any spraying or anything like that. So anyway, we're going to, like I said, we are going to be doing a wheel swap, and at the end of the video, or say not the end of the video, but after the wheel swap's been done, my new RLC has finally arrived in the post, and I will say what it is now, but I ain't going to show it just yet. And it is the Dodge Tradesman, which I've been trying to get hold of for a while, and I've managed to get one, so I'll be showing that in a bit too. So anyway, this is what we're doing a wheel swap on. So just get a bit of zoom on. It's very cool 90 Honda Civic EF. Is that right? Yeah. This is probably my favorite shape of Honda Civic, but I do like the red. I like the way it says Civic down the side, and obviously the front is tampoed. And the wheels that are on it aren't too bad, but I'm going to put on some other 5-spokes that I've got. So let's crack it open and take a closer look, if I can. There we go. Move that aside, and there it is in its redness with a nice straight black interior. So it is a pretty cool casting, and like I've said before many times, I do like, I'm not the biggest Japanese car fan in the world, but I do like the odd certain ones, and this is one that I do like. I like the way the exhaust is nice and chunky as well. So anyway, let's get it drilled apart and get these wheels on. So the magic of camera, and here it is, all done. And I've shown these wheels off, I think, last week. These are that cheapy wheels that my partner found, and like I said, they're not too bad. You can see there are these sort of deep dish 5-spoke type things going on with these treaded tires. So they are pretty cool, and I think they suit this car really well. The all black and then a little bit of white accent picks up with that black line, and then the white where it says Civic and VTEC. So like I said, the wheels are on it were okay, but now it's got that sort of premium treatment, and obviously it still rolls really nicely. And somebody commented, and they made a good remark on some of these cheaper wheels. Somebody was saying, I forget who it was, so I have to apologize, but excuse me, they were saying that they bought some cheaper or cheap budget wheel swap wheels, and apparently after a few months of the cars being on the shelf, the tires fell to pieces. So we'll have to see, as I commented back, we'll have to see how these wheels, how they stand up after being on the shelf for a few months. But I can't see it happening. The rubber, like I said, they feel as good a quality to me as Hot Wheels real riders. To the untrained eye, you would think they are. But if they do fall to pieces, not the end of the world. There's a little bit of imperfection there. But like I said, these wheels were very cheap, and if a tyres were to fall apart, you know, perish and fall to pieces, I've got plenty of other tyres to swap it over with. But anyway, so that is this week's almost custom wheel swap. I think it looks a lot better. So that's pretty cool. And now for the excuse me, got a dry throat, main event. So I've managed to get myself one of the very awesome looking Dodge Tradesman vans. Just zoom out a little bit first. I have already pre-opened this. This was a sealed, it is completely new, it wasn't secondhand. I'm not a member of the RLC, but I did get this online, and didn't pay too bad a price for it. But like I said, I've seen quite a few other people, other YouTubers, open these up and have issues with them, either a paint issue or a door fitment issue. So rather than do a straight unboxing with this, I did cut the little sealed piece, because this was a sealed car. No, the person that sold this, it's never been opened. So I had to look, and luckily I think I've got away with it. I think I've got a good version of this. So that's the outer box out of the way. Obviously there is the other box, and I have excuse me, semi-open this, so I will just try and remove this off camera, because it is a real nightmare to get into these acrylic cases. You either love them or you hate them. I don't particularly like them, if I'm completely honest. I think it's a lot of plastic. But anyway, let me just see if I can get this off again. I've partially opened it, so just bear with me. And I'm back, so I have removed it from its base. So we will just take a look at what number this one is. Let's get some extra zoom on. So for those that give a monkeys, so this is one of 30,000, and it looks like it's 20,630 by the looks of it. And you've got the official licensing Dodge Ram. So here it is, and I've seen other, like I said, I've seen other channels that have had issues with these side doors not closing properly. And if I want to be really fussy, there's a little bit of, but compared to some, you know, they're fitting quite nicely. The back doors, let's just tip this up a little bit, are fitting nicely. Quite a lot of the time the doors are wonky, so when I got this I was really nervy to whether I should get one or not. This has got a few little paint imperfections. I mean, the thing is, you know, like I said, there's a bit of a debate with these things. I mean, I like RLCs. You either, again, they're a bit like Mimite, you either like them or you don't. I think they are quite an expensive piece to buy. I paid £40 for this with free shipping, or was it free shipping? No, I think it was £5 shipping, so 45. So it wasn't, for me, that wasn't too bad. But I think when you're at that price level, because I think originally, if you'd have bought it from the RLC Redline Club, I think it was $35. So, and then obviously I think that's we pay shipping as well, as far as I'm aware of. But you know, at that price, you think you're going to get some imperfections. You're going to get the odd paint imperfection. Nothing is perfect, especially at this scale. But I think when you're paying the money you're paying for these, I think these should be spot on. But I've lucked out with this. This one is a nice example. So there you go, rocking on the license plate, as we all know what that means, as this is, you know, the old stickers in the old days. I think it was if the vans are rocking, don't come a knocking, or something like that. But I will open the doors. They do open nicely, so there we go. You got all the quilted. My camera is not doing it justice, unfortunately. Well, it's not the camera's fault, it's the lighting issues as usual. But there you go, you can see it's got what looks like a carpet with a rug. You've got the seat in the back there. You've got the quilted door panels, and if I open up the back ones briefly, bear with me, there is the doors at the back. You can see the bed, you can see the curtains. It's a lovely piece. It is a lovely piece. Let's zoom out again for it and show the base. So there is the base, upside down as usual, but doesn't matter. There's the silver base with the side exhausts. But they've captured it right. They have done a lovely job with this van. There's a sunroof. I had to get one. I really do like my 70s vans. I do. so it was a no-brainer for me to get one, but I was nervy. I've seen other people pay more for these online. They've gone for as much as £70, £80, but like I said, it was, you know, the imperfections can put you off. But anyway, I'm happy with it. I think I've done all right. So that is it for this week's episode of Friday Night Custom. A bit different, but anyway, with that, please like, share, subscribe, stay tuned for more Friday Night Customs, where I do wheel swaps, full customs, restorations, and sometimes some diorama stuff. I have got some stuff I've been working on to do with dioramas, which I will show, I think maybe next week, and I'll try and do a full custom when I get some better weather. Obviously stay tuned for Vintage Matchbox Mondays, and like I always say, check out the comments, check out the people that watch my videos, check their comments, check the other channels out, show some support for them. This is a great community, and with that, I'll see you all very soon. Thank you for watching. Take care.